Yes, thank you. I am backstage with New Day after an impressive victory over Alpha Academy, gentlemen.
It was impressive, wasn't it?
It was so much so I couldn't even spit it out. It was just too exciting.
It happens. When you see New Day in the ring, sometimes you go speechless. It just happens like that. Yeah,
you know. And look at us now. As you can see, this ladder right here, it's just like us climbing the ranks in the tag team division.
Not your first time.
Not our first time, and certainly not the last. And certainly not the last.
Think about this. We were fighting in order to climb the ranks in this division so that we can then again become WWE World Tag Team Champions. And if that's going to happen here on Monday Night Raw, maybe we go talk to a man named Adam Pearce, considering that match we just had was so piercing.
Oh, you see what he did there? With the last name is spelled differently, but it sounds the same. It's a homonym. Yeah, it's called a homonym. You see it? Yeah.
And if Pierce won't give us that tag match, you know we used to run SmackDown, so maybe we'll go talk to Nick Aldis because SmackDown definitely gonna want all this.
Aldis had Pierce kicked out of SmackDown last week. He kicked him out. Wow. He out here throwing his weight around, you know? Maybe throwing his weight.
Throw it around to get us a tag match for them titles. Let's go. You know what? Go ahead. You trying to climb this ladder of success?
Climb the ladder of success?
I mean, I do want to be a success.
Here you go. Go ahead and climb. And then we out. Climbing.
I can only go this way.
How does it feel to be so successful? Take us home.
It actually does. You know what? I do like it up here as we send it back to you guys.
Another satisfied customer.
They know what they're doing.
And back to you in the studio. New Day out. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Xia Li, I want to start by talking about what happened last week between yourself and Becky Lynch, where Becky basically said to you, do something to make a statement. Well, fast forward tonight, and you attack Candice LeRae from behind. So was tonight your statement?
Yeah. And now, I'm not going to wait anymore. And I will find my way and my time.
Xia Li will fight her way on her time. Very stern words. Megan, Matt, back to you.
Yes, thank you so much. Ladies, congratulations on your victory tonight over Natalya and her partner, although I wouldn't exactly call Nikki Cross much help.
I mean, Jenny, you took the words right out of my mouth. She picked a silent WWE superstar as her partner. I'm sorry, but this whole Natalya picking a naive rookie thing is getting very old. P, take it away.
It doesn't matter who Natalya's partner is, was, or ever will be. She will never be us because we are and forever will be the greatest tag team in WWE.
Bye.
Well, as you can see, a very confident Chelsea and Piper tonight after Monday Night Raw. Back to you guys.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.